1988, Warner Brothers released Dangerous Liaisons, Stephen Frears' film of Christopher Hampton's acclaimed play. Michelle Pfeiffer and Glenn Close were nominated for Academy Awards as the film's female leads, and Hampton won for Best Original Screenplay. In a plot unfamiliar to those who haven't seen 1999's Cruel Intentions, in 18th century France, Close's Marquise de Merteuil asks her lover, Jean Malkovich's Vicomte de Valmont, to deflower the virginal bride-to-be of a former lover. His reward is a night with Merteuil. Valmont accepts but is more interested in pursuing the romantically unattached yet deeply pious Madame de Tourvel, the wife of a conservative politician. Unexpectedly, Valmont falls in love with Madame de Tourvel, and tragedy ensues for all involved. The plot of Dangerous Liaisons is not an unfamiliar one. The play and screenplay were based on the novel by Pierre de Chaclos de Laclos, and its themes of unrequited love and death are not unfamiliar ones, having long been a staple of theatre, film and television. But what makes the film work for me are the monologues between Close and Malkovich. Film critic Roger Ebert of the Chicago Sun-Times, who loved the film, described them as tennis matches of the soul, and he's not far wrong. Close in particular excels. She has a monologue about how she came to be and who she is, which is one of the greatest that I've ever seen in film. Taking over from Alan Rickman, who played the role on stage, Malkovich is excellent as Valmont, though it's a role that a more conventionally handsome leading man would more likely play in today's cinema. Performances and monologues aside, I didn't really care for Dangerous Liaisons, but then again, I'm not the target audience, given that I have an inbuilt aversion to period costume dramas. I couldn't make sense of Sense and Sensibility, and the ending of Howard's End couldn't come fast enough. Dialogue and performances aside, the film left me curiously unmoved. I liked the design of the production, and I also liked the costumes, but other than that, I didn't really feel anything. If you enjoy costume dramas or deeply melodramatic dramas with romance attached, you'll probably like the film a lot more than I did. I give the film a 3 out of 5, beautiful to look at but ultimately unmoving, but like I say, I'm not the target audience. The film is still available on VHS, though it's more likely you can find it on DVD. I much preferred 1999's Cruel Intentions, which in my social circle in school was almost required viewing. If you're interested in seeing Milos Forman's version, this came out in 1989, was deeply unsuccessful, given that it was a year after Dangerous Liaisons was swept the boards at the Oscars and at the box office. It does interestingly though star pre-famed Colin Firth in the title role. If you like this review, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe for my next review, which will either be Brian De Palma's Dressed to Kill or Peter Greenaway's The Cook, the Thief, His Wife and Her Lover. You decide. Thank you.